Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Hefner, the owner of Finance Pals, and today I'm talking about some of the best bookkeeping firms in Denver. This is a fun topic, obviously, because we do bookkeeping. And so I wanted to just tell you some of my thoughts about it, tell you some of the people that I see hustling and doing great work around town, just because I know we're not the best option for everybody. I think that the first thing is just understanding the differences between the different types of bookkeepers. So obviously there's bookkeeping firms like myself, and I mentioned some of those. Then there's individual bookkeepers. So those would be, people that you would hire through posting a job on Indeed or LinkedIn or anywhere else using a recruiter. And there's a big price difference between those two. Obviously, a bookkeeping firm, is more expensive than hiring an individual. But you also get more expertise. You get more, continuity of business if somebody goes on vacation. You also get a sort of a team of people that can help out with all different things. And there's a lot of other things you get for that price. And also, I think that sometimes a lot of people, if they're working in a bookkeeping firm, they have these processes, they're more streamlined and more efficient. So even though the initial price, may sound higher, when you actually look at getting the work done, it may be about the same price. You're just, paying a little more per hour or something like that. And we can, I'll probably do another video later about hourly versus fixed fee pricing. But anyway, so back to the bookkeepers in Denver. And then you also have national firms. Those would be like Bench and some other people, Pero, that sort of have a national organization, and they can sort of, or I say it, they can do a really great job if you're looking for just some very basic services and you're looking just sort of to get it done in sort of the cheapest possible, but no sort of bells and whistles or customer service. They're not going to be coming to your office if you need them, or really being a part of your business. The way sort of a locally owned bookkeeping firm would be, if you say, hey, I need a financial planner, or I need somebody who does insurance, or just getting help outside of sort of bookkeeping and those services as well. They'll know a lot of people in the area, or the local firms as well. So enough about that. I'll probably have some other ideas as I start going through this. So obviously my firm's Finance Pals. If you're seeing this here, you can read more about us, but we do bookkeeping, tax, and CFO work. We're super flexible. We're all remote, mostly part-time workers, and just love helping business owners increase their profits and be as flexible with whatever they need. Another group is the Minerva Group. So it's run by Lisa Isom, and yeah, she's a great person to talk to. She's out in Morrison, Colorado, but all around town, and I see her at different networking events. And the people that work with her seem to really enjoy working with her. These are my words, not hers. You can sort of read the blurb, but she tries to put herself more in the sort of outsourced controller, sort of more high level stuff, but they do most of the similar type things that we do. From they'll do accounts receivable and accounts payable and payroll and all the stuff beyond just bookkeeping. And that's what most of the firms that I mentioned, including Finance Pals, what we'll do, which is beyond what sort of the national firms will do. The next one is Complete Bookkeeping and Accounting, which is run by Karen Zupa. She also has works with some other firms around town as well. And they do a great job. And I think Karen would say they also have sort of a nonprofit niche. And so if you're a nonprofit company, she's definitely worth a call to see if she's a good fit. She's down in Greenwood Village, as is the next company I'll mention, which is Bottom Line Consulting, which is owned by Lisa, another Lisa, two Lisas in this list. And they do a lot of sort of inventory and sales tax and things like that, and do a great job as well. And then outside of sort of the surrounding Denver area, I'll mention Joanne Baker, who I just met recently, who's down in Colorado Springs, but she does a really great job of training. She's been a trainer of QuickBooks, training people how to use QuickBooks for a long time, which is great if you're sort of looking for that. And if you're down south and in Colorado Springs, which I think, people will drive, 45 minutes or an hour, but sometimes it's just nice, especially if it's going to be an ongoing thing, to have somebody that's close to you. So that would be great if you're down there, even further south. I've heard her talk about going to Pueblo and other places further south too. And then I already mentioned some of the national firms, Bench and Pero. I think not a lot to say. They're worth checking out. They'll have some good pricing. I think that they would be good for people to try out, but at some point, a lot of people, in terms of customer service or in terms of just having, some other problem that comes up where you would say, hey, can you do this? Or hey, can you help me with this? I'm not sure how well that fits in their little formula. They might be able to add on a service or do different things. But I don't think they're definitely not as flexible as a local firm who, like myself, I'm super flexible. And if you say, hey, can you do this? We'll probably say yes if we're able to do it. If not, we'll know somebody, right down the street who can do it. We'll do all different things with training you how to do it yourself or things like that. And then I think everybody, when they get to the right size, where they can not have trouble with hiring people themselves directly, I think that's another option as well. Obviously, there'll be things that happen with that person that is running your business, doing your invoicing, doing all that stuff. If they quit and you can't send out invoicing or invoices until you hire somebody else, it can be super stressful. Or just even getting financials or year-end stuff for taxes and all those things. There's a lot of that. And there's also the idea of sort of oversight or making sure it's done correctly. I think there's a lot of bookkeepers out there who can literally just say, hey, I'm a bookkeeper. I did bookkeeping for my brother's firm or my dad's firm, and I did this, or I had my own company. I did the bookkeeping, and it's not quite the same level of what happens when a customer overpays an invoice, or your sales tax was filed incorrectly, or I don't know, all the complicated things that can come up. How this crazy classification of like we do at work a lot with startups, and it's like, how do we classify investments from all the different, whether it's a safe or convertible note or even just some friends and family rounds, how we classify all those things on the books, how they are accruing interest, and all sorts of other things that maybe an individual bookkeeper might not be able to do. Conversions to C corps, all sorts of other craziness. Booking costs to get sold correctly within the right period, cost accounting, lots of other things. So anyway, that's a lot of info. I was trying to think if there's anything else I want to say, but no, not right now. So yeah, check out some of those other companies, and feel free to give us a call too. And we're happy to talk more if you have specific questions for specific needs. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.